Hey everyone, welcome back to another steinsgate playthrough. In the previous episode, we finally succeeded in sending an email to the past. So let's see what happens in this one. Go ahead and rest. I'm gonna have to go at it a little longer. She's been going at it for hours and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe she was so opposed to time travel research before. Her scientist blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can't wait to assess them until after we eat. Dara and I leave the two girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping at the convenience store. We return from the convenience store to find the Brown Tube Workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. She's stretching. Sup? She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercises. What shenanigans are you up to this early in the morning? Shenanigans? This girl has a thing for unusual words. The kind you wouldn't believe. We are building the first time machine in human history. Huh? Cool. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Can't blame her for being skeptical. I didn't think it was possible either. And isn't that top secret? I thought you didn't want anyone to know. Nobody believes him. Crap, part-time warrior, please keep what I just said a secret. Sure, by the way. Part-time warrior glances at the Brown Tube Workshop. The boss is really pissed. Why? The noise. Whatever you're doing up there, it's got the whole building shaking. Dust everywhere. Kinda like an air raid. He was saying stuff like, what's that nutcase doing? Emma raised his damn rant. Maybe you should go apologize. Oh boy, what if he kicks us out? Alright, leave it to me, Daru. Go tell my assistant to lay off the experiments for now. Roger that. I won't forget you, soldier. Daru salutes, then races up to the second floor. By the way, is Maki Sakuriso here too? Where do you know her from? Tell me.
Oh.
Yeah. Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday. Have you met before? No. Yesterday was first contact. What do you mean by first contact? First contact? Yeah, that's suspicious. Words. That's a strange way of putting it. Maybe first contact, maybe Kurisu really is the successful experiment through time by CERN. And this girl here is sent to get rid of her. Because she's talking about Kurisu like an experiment. First contact. Weird. Oh, really? Weren't you a little hostile for first contact? She's my enemy. What? I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask her to repeat herself, but Suzuha is staring at the ground in silence. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? Yeah, she did. But that doesn't make sense. How can she be your enemy? You just met, right? Yeah? Did she do something to you? Not to me. Okay. What does that mean? She did something to someone else? If you want, I can go talk things over with Christina. It doesn't really matter.
もしかして
Maybe you're blaming the wrong person. Jeez, give it a rest. She hits me with a glare. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize to the boss instead of talking to me? Actually, I'm getting cold feet. Don't change the subject, Miss Suzuha. But I am Hoin Kyoma, the mad scientist who brings chaos to the world. I can't falter now. I steel myself and enter the brown tube workshop. Part-time warrior follows me inside. I have come. Mr. Brown is sitting at the counter inside, slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news show's report on some celebrity divorce. Juicy. Part-time warrior doesn't say anything, she's just going to stand here and watch him rip me a new one. Hey, Okabe. What the hell are you doing up there? Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter. We're currently conducting experiments that will change the course of human history. The discoveries we make today will shape the world for centuries. I don't care what games you guys play, I'm the owner of this building, got it? And the building's really worn out. You keep shaking it like that, you could bring the whole damn thing down on our heads. Better keep quiet about the dent in the floor. Oh shit. Very interesting, Mr. Brown. Don't tell me you forged this building's earthquake safety certificate. What if I did? Holy crap. Maybe we should seek shelter soon. Maybe. It's been properly reinforced, but regardless, you guys are still shaking too much. So what if a few buildings collapse? What's that? As I've said countless times before, our current experiment is of vital importance to the history of science. No, to the history of human civilization itself. It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. The building starts shaking again as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Oh, you're fucked. Damn it, Daru, what are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Ooh, he's pissed. Okabe. He's glaring at me. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got into my ramen. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking. Oh, I'll raise your rent by 10,000? What? If you raise it to 10,000 yen, we're ruined. Leave it to me, Mr. Brown. On my honor, I swear, there won't be any more shaking today. With that, I race out of the brown tube workshop. Christina, stop the experiments at once. That's so funny. When I burst into the lab, I find the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mayuri has juicy chicken number 1. Daru has a convenience store boxed lunch. Chris is eating cup noodles with a fork. So American of her. Sorry, Ocarine, she tried to warm up some chicken. I accidentally put it through reverse rotation, and then it started sparking. Sparking, right? I see. I sent you an email, didn't you get it? No. Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave name subject to change. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave name subject to change while grinding my teeth. Assistant. This is him doing, not me. One more, please. One more, please? Stop screwing around! I'm the one who has to deal with Mr. Brown. But I gave you 5 days advance notice. Well, yeah, the time stems from 5 days ago, but... Was he mad? Nah. Yeah, I could feel his killing aura. Daru turns pale, but the two girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Brown. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, no more experiments today. Well, at least we got some good data. Then Kurisu hides her mouth with her hand as she yawns. I'm dead tired and my hair is dried out. I want to take a shower and go to sleep. I sigh and take a boxed lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I toss it into the phone wave name subject change and set the timer normally. That's very important, and we have an email. Lukako. About frogs. Kiyoma-san, are you familiar with Gero froggies? They were a huge fad last year. We have tons of them at the shrine, so if you like, could you take a few of our hands? Dad brought a whole box home for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered. I didn't do any practice swings with Samidare. Okay, we have 3 options to reply. Let's see. Those weird looking frog things that were popular with teenage girls in Shibuya last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they came out with a wide variety of them. Okay. That was a boring ass answer. Another one. You know, the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Which is the true him, I wonder? Which is the true him, I wonder? What? Reason. Reply. I suspect that last year's Giro Froggy boom was an organization plot. Yeah, that's a Rintaro answer. Be careful, Lukako. Those Giro Froggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior. Let's send this one. Just to make chaos in the world. Just like Rintaro likes it. If you want a shower, there's one here. It doesn't have a bath though. Ocarina always uses it. It's probably filthy. I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles. Anyway, I refuse to use the same shower as Okabe. I understand. Nobody will blame you if you don't use it. Of course, since the 3 of us stayed up all night, we're all pretty smelly. Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank by now. I can only imagine. That's why I'm going back to my hotel, once I finish eating. Carissa slaps her cup noodles indignantly. I bought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles? Strange. Celebrity bath time at a high-class hotel. I want to come to. Don't be a perv. Not a chance. Mayushi wants to come too? Well, Mayushi can come. Yeah, you can come anytime, Mayuri-san. Really? Thank you. I take my warm food out of the microwave, take a fresh bottle of Trippy out of the fridge, and join in on lunch. Hey, Ocarine, I've been wondering, but why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better? Sometimes it does. I don't really see a problem. Me neither. Same. I didn't give it a second thought. You're acting weird, Mayuri. It's normal to drink soda while eating. It's normal though. No objections. No way! You guys are the weird ones! Well, I'm a pure dogparian. Daru loves cola like a typical fat otaku. I'm a typical fat otaku, I guess. And Kurisa lives in America, home of soda. So I admit our opinion is biased. But that doesn't matter right now. No, let's discuss Operation Urd's progress. Operation Urd? Alright, thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't get a chance to present the operation's codename yesterday. Hit me. These D-mail experiments are all part of Operation Urd. The experiments have been fruitful. She interrupts me again. At the very least, we've learned what we can do with Gmail. Kurisa places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves with the whiteboard from the development room. While the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up against the wall. Okay. That about sums it up. Anything to add? Nothing especially. She summarized the vital parts. Mairi has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand. A D-mail can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so we'll want to improve that first. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears. But we figure out how to control it when it arrives. That's pretty good, right? Though we can only set it in 1 hour increments, we can control how far back D-mails go by using the microwave timer. Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena. The underlying principle. You're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works. What could be the reason for the character limit? Daru and Kurisa remain silent. I don't know. Suddenly Mairi, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand. Chicken and bananas become gel chicken and gel bananas, but salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right? So much gel. According to Mairi, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Kurisa's prediction was right. And you can send 36 letters in a D-mail, but everything past that disappears, right? So I think maybe you can send big things or a lot of small things. Maybe the curved black hole? It's curved black hole. The curved black hole? Curved black hole. The black hole's hole is too tight. Oh my god, he's gonna pervert about this, right? Maishi, say that one more time, starting from hole. No, not happening. The hole is too tight. Outrageous. Stop making her say stuff like that. Mairi has flowers for brains, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversions. It drives me crazy. I can't. The hole is tight, huh? That might not be entirely wrong. Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machine. Since they can fully control the lifter, they can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send. Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes. English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full with Japanese characters used to... Bytes? Not kilobytes? Oh, so Marcus is bad with computers? Is that so, assistant? Shut up! You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits. Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and the receiver's email addresses, the header, and various other things. So roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then. By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything. But I'm pretty sure that chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway? Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could be converted to less than 12 bytes. So larger masses get crushed by supergravity. Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass. Exactly. In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot out of the black hole as a jellyman. But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed? If the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure Sarah's tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. I see. CERN has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. She has a point. We don't know what acts as the lifter. But we do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity. I don't get it. Mayuri, finished with her chicken, looks at us in confusion. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle. Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. The soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They are taken to the castle's prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately, they go home as slimes. So the soldiers who went home as slimes are jellymen? Yeah. But there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier, with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by a lifter. And so, deprived of his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime. Combining soldiers? That's just silly. It's to illustrate that the object can be too big. I get it. That's really easy to understand. It is? It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works, at least as an explanation for why things get jellified. It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint. Mayushi was helpful? Yeah. Yeah, great insight, Mayuri. Yay! But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven. How would you prove it? With human experiments like CERN? If Okabe and Hashida-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment on you. Human experimentation sounds kinda dirty, if you know what I mean. But I refuse. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject. Same here. No, not in the way he's implying. Idiot. Carissa gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation. As I kept saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter. That and one other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame? We may not understand everything, but we've perfected the art of demailing. Isn't that our final answer? Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past. Even CERN has failed to send humans through. If you believe what Daichi says, it won't be another, what, 24 years before there's a true time machine? I answered Carissa's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet we have realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past. We should investigate the phone wave further. We need to understand what's going on. I have some fun ideas for how to use Dmail. I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Brown is sure to blow a gasket. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab. We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I step onto the couch and look at each lab mem in turn. You have to take off your shoes, it's dirty. Today, what day is it? It's Monday. August 2nd. August 2nd, 2010 is a date which will live in infamy. For on this day, we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, have developed the first successful time machine in the history of mankind. It's not the first, CERN beat us. And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident. It seems that my assistant doesn't know the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite, these inventions and more were all born from coincidence. Well, kinda. I guess? But Chris-chan, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they do. It's just that I have to admit it for now. If we investigate how the phone wave works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like a time travel. Does nobody have any respect for my grand declaration? Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever, time machine in human history. The 66th Round Table Conference ends here. Dismissed. Wait, that was the Round Table Conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66th? Who cares what kind of table it is? Carissa gets up from her chair and stretches. I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a shower and sleep. Mayoshi has got to work soon. Has to go to work soon. Okay. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep, though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. The curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We've built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. Okay. I'm standing in absolute darkness. Is this a dream? How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. Maybe it's like sleep paralyzes. The world is empty. No, not empty. A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I? You are beyond the event horizon, where time and space switch places. Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. Oh shit. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, when point and space lacks stars. Black hole. I noticed that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. Definitely a black hole. Oh shit. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity. Well, it doesn't. It seems like it doesn't work in a black hole. You aren't moving. That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice? Whoa. You aren't moving. Those same words. Remember what I said. Here, space and time switch places. You can't move through space. But your time is stretching out to eternity. I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body. Is he remembering his time travels? From another timeline. 1 second for you, an eternity for me. As I observe you from a distance, I see you as a still object. I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark, or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me? Don't look back. Eternity is not infinite. Time stretches towards eternity, yet it has an end. Interesting. Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something. The event horizon. I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move. Don't look back. You will see only yourself trapped in a second stretched out to eternity. I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. As an asymptotic approach to zero. When will this second pass? This is how it feels in a black hole, right? Time and space have switched places. A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds become 0.001 seconds. 0.001 seconds become 0.001 seconds. 0.001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. When will I arrive? Gradually time shortens. Gradually my perception of time lengthens. Face forward. Struggle on. No matter how close I get, I can never reach. To the Demon Lord's Gate. Suddenly her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's Gate. You don't have the key? You can't pry it open. I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back. You will be captured by the Demon Lord's minions. Pictures from the Gentleman's report flicker from my brain, my body. It's a dream. Don't look back. Wait! I have an email. I can't trigger the phone. I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. Where is my phone? I can't trigger it. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the future of becoming a jellyman, while frozen for eternity. Oh shit. It was a dream. Oh? I can't trigger the phone. Roused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Ugh, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. Okay, finally. Shining finger. Are you there? Did you cut out? Where are you? Are you still in Akihabara, Moeka? The male demon again? I thought I told her to stop with the spam. I checked the clock. It's 9 AM. I slept for over 15 hours. Okay, on this note, on this creepy dream, we're gonna end it here. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!